This is why it's better to have one friend that you hang out with regularly instead of having a big group of friends. And trust me, you're going to want to listen to this story time. So when I was a sophomore in high school, I was kind of going through an identity crisis, and low-key still am. I went to a predominantly white school for the majority of my life, so let's just say I was extremely whitewashed. It was one of those times in my life where if a white person said the N-word around me, I would just laugh. Not because I didn't know it was wrong, but because I wanted to be accepted and I wanted to be like everybody else, and I seeked validation. Sophomore year was really when I started to become who I am today. I wanted to learn way more about my culture and my background. So I started becoming friends with people from other schools that are more diverse. Eventually, I met this group of girls. And I thought these girls were going to be the sweetest girls I would ever meet. Now, this friend group was serving flavor. I'm talking diverse to the T. One night, we decided that we were going to spend the night at one of the girls' houses. Let's call this girl Sally. I kept getting lost on the way to Sally's house, and I thought it was because I didn't know the area that well. Keep in mind, that's what I thought was the reason. I get there and we watch like 4 or 5 movies before I end up falling asleep. And when I wake up, I was in a room full of grown-ass men staring at me.
Story time about the time a nail salon took advantage of my blindness. My sister and I got our nails done. We used to go all the time, and while the lady was doing my nails, she asked me how I knew how much money I had. At the time, I used cash, never again after this, but I told her that I folded my bills a certain way. I told her that I folded my 20s different than my 10s, different than my 5s, different than my 1s. Anything of her asking that question, I think it's a good question, and I just thought she was curious. I got done with my nails. She walked me towards the front, and my sister was actually just finishing up with hers, so it was perfect. There's another man at the front, and he asked me how I knew how much money I had. And the same thing. Before I left to go to the nail salon, I made sure exactly how much money I had. My sister helped me count it, helped me make sure that I folded the right bills, just so I knew how much I had, how much I would spend. I gave her the money. Positive that I gave her the right amount because it was just folded, it was folded perfectly, and I counted it out. She takes it, starts talking in a different language, and then tells me that I owe her $20 more. Or I didn't, and I told her the exact amount I gave her. And she's like, no, you didn't give me this amount, you gave me that amount. Like for part 2.
Peleábamos y arreglábamos con sex. Ayer me llamó mi ex y me dijo que el novio que tiene ahora es aburrido, que no puede sentir lo que sentía conmigo. Y yo me hago el duro pero por nada lo olvido. Un culito así en nivel no lo consigo. Nos hicimos mal pero también bien. La hacía.
So sorry I forgot to post Taylor's nails yesterday, but let me empty out my drafts and get this posted, shall I? So let's go ahead and remove Taylor's mess from the previous 2 weeks, and let's put on something a little bit more subtle, shall we? She just wants pink, so we're going to do Fairy World, and then she wanted a little heart at the bottom of one of the nails, and that was basically it. So we're going to go ahead and dust her off, replace that nail. We're going to get some fresh liquid, fresh powder, tap, tap, hold. It's a little early to hold that note. I hope you understand. Keep the bead on the outside of the bristles, please, to save you the trouble from losing product in your brush and ruining it. So we're going to pat it into place. We're going to pat and pull it down, work on your apex, clean up your sidewalls. Let's grab that beautiful new color I have, Fairy World. We're going to do 2 coats. We're going to do our little heart. We're going to top coat, and that's all.
Oh my God, who is she? They belong, look at her. I subscribe, watch the time, see that drip. Soaking wet, pushing cut.
Si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto. A mis 5 cojones lo que digan tu amiga, ya yo me enteré. Se nota cuando me ve.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと
I'm me, I'm Barbie drippin', DB9, Barbie whippin'. If he say he don't want me back, he'd be lying. Bitch, I'm the sauce, Barbie dippin'. I'm the boss, Barbie sippin'. They keep telling me work it, I ain't got no choice. I'm all yours.
Hey, I can be the answer. Hey, I can be the answer. Hey, I can be
back. Let's get this done. Oh, here's the finger sleeves that I use. Anyway, look, I was slacking during this whole video processing part because we were talking and stuff, and I kept saying, oh my God, we gotta record. So I'm freestyling some Valentine's Day nails. The only thing that she requested is some silver in there to match her toesies. So I added the silver foil to the pinky nail on the one hand, and I did the other hand a little different. I just put like the same stuff but on different nails, you know. And I encapsulated some hearts and some glitter on her ring finger, and then I outlined that with black, and I put a few red gems on the top of there. I did matte out the foil nails because I'm obsessed with that look. Not the silver, just the other ones. And yeah, put a top coat on there and shine the rest of them up. And they turned out pretty cute. Different. I love the black outline.
Mostre você e depois o que faz da vida.
Bend it over, touch your toes, shake that ass from the shake. Bounce that ass on the floor, bring it back up. Hit a split on the dick, shot it at act up. Bring it back, 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 bring it back. Shake it ass, 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 shake it ass. Show me it. Act a fool, 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 act a fool. Bring it back, 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 bring it back. Bring that back like you love some. Shot her so hot she can melt some. Feel like I wanna smack her with a belt or something. So I told her come here so I can tell her something. I wanna see your big booty on my upper leg. When I throw a couple.
Wait until you see the fingernail design.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Adding some smileys to those dots.
Hey friends, we're back. Here's Mia. She had the coolest nails on. I loved doing those nails. I didn't get a video of those nails, but I should have. We took them off, and Mia has really pretty long nails, so I put 2 coats of glitter gel on her nails as a base coat to strengthen them. And we cure that, and I file them, just shape them a little bit, make sure the gel cured evenly. I buff them out before we do her color. We did more neutral nails this time, so here we have the D&D Snow White. It's $4.48, and then I have a beige color in a gelish. This is what she asked for. Here is me using the dotting tool and making those cute flowers, and here they are. What do we think?
Hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. It does help support us, and let's know what videos you guys want to see.